Where is our buddy? There he is. What's up, buddy?
How are you?
How are you, man?
How's it going?
Good.
Are you at Bubba's place?
No, this is actually a green screen.
All right, looks good.
I saw your setup when you were posting that you were going to be on Bubba's show this morning.
Yeah, you look
and
good.
I'm like, that's the way to do it. It's just you do it from
what
your
should I
house.
put behind me?
Yeah.
I'll put like a pile of gold.
Yeah. Like, can we do the show from our house?
We can do it.
Yeah, I don't want to be next to my old lady that long.
Yeah, no, it sucks working from home and working from home for your 9 to 5 and doing radio from your home. I will go weeks without any human interaction.
I like that.
It's not good for you, though. It's not good.
Yeah,
no, it makes you crazy.
You get digital human interaction, right?
But then you become an incel, and then you start to hate and resent women until you go on a killing spree.
What does incel stand for?
Inexplicably celibate. Like something like that. Like you're.
Oh, okay.
Like you're so awkward. You're
a monk. You don't even care about
involuntarily celibate. I was so close.
Involuntarily celibate. So it just means you want it. You just
can't
get it.
You're never gonna get it. So you go on a killing spree.
Okay.
There's a lot of stuff that I want that I can't have.
Me too.
Life.
It's called lumping it. You got to lump it.
Yeah.
You're too
There's
weak.
someone out there.
You can't just go on a killing spree. You got to lump it. You got to be like, I'm ugly, lump it.
There's sex workers. There's
dudes. You think, dude, for real.
Yeah, but
for real.
You're not gay.
It doesn't matter. If I'm that desperate, put a wig on. Let's do it.
No.
I would go gay before killing spree, and that's what makes me a good person.
Well,
that's what makes me a good person.
But that's the thing. The people that go on killing sprees, they're crazy the whole time.
Right, and I'm not crazy.
Nothing to do with that they're horny.
I'm not crazy because if I need it, I'm getting it, and it's gonna be, but in a non-violent way.
Don't you think there are serial killers that are just like, I have an oath, I can't kill people even though I want to, and I hate everybody, and I want to go on a mass spree.
Yeah,
you just don't do it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I've thought about that with people, and I know you have too. That was back in your manifesto eras. Back if you were Taylor Swift, that was back in your. Ooh, you were a lot of ecstasy. Your chemicals in your brain were all rotten.
Let's get it all out.
My elbow into doors for pain pills.
Okay, let's do it. We're doing clean radio here, right?
Yeah.
But we're going to do investigative radio.
Do
you want to start?
Yes, I do.
Okay, here we go. Investigative radio, the pilot in 3, 2.
Welcome to A Corporate Time with Tom and Dan. I'm Tom.
I am Dan, but I pale in comparison to the guest we have on the line.
Do we got an incel?
We do. Hold on. Let me check. Incel alert. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us from the beautiful Bubba the Love Sponge mega studio.
No, it's not. He's from his house.
But I'm selling the sizzle.
Oh, sorry,
I'm pretending. It is our very, very good friend in a updated Orlando City jersey is our very good friend Tuttle. How's it going, Tuds?
I'm good. Actually, the only reason I bought this jersey is because my Colton's girlfriend works at Fanatics, and I was able to get this shirt for $40.
Nice. Nice. Shout out to Colton's girlfriend. All right, let's get down to brass tacks.
Okay.
What's going on with the supposed Hogan murder?
Oh, Brooke was on the show today.
Okay,
Brooke Hogan was on the show. Okay, now bring us up to
so
speed. Okay, I'll set the sizzle. I'll set the scene real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Hulk Hogan passes away.
What?
And then Bubba the Love Sponge is literally the industry leader on the hot tips of news of what happened.
Hogan.
What happened? Did he die? Was he murdered? What happened? Bubba the Love Sponge, 24 hours a day, he's getting to the bottom of it.
Tuttle, I've seen, and I never saw this before, but all of a sudden Bubba has been popping up on my TikTok.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa, I never. And then I was like,
it's the Hulkster effect?
But I'm like, I've talked to Tuttle before and near my phone, and it never popped up. But now, is it because of Hulk Hogan? I'm sure he's getting a ton of attention because of it.
So the crazy thing is that this morning we had Brooke Hogan on, and before even the end of the interview, TMZ had already had everything that Brooke had said on the show, but gave no credit to Bubba at all. It was all just like inside sources are telling us this and that and all this stuff. While the interview is going on, like, he still has Brooke on the phone, and TMZ is already like,
Wow.
Yeah, they don't like radio guys.
Yeah, but
they'll never give credit to radio guys.
But think about how, like, the timeline of reporting, even like gossip news or like, you know, tabloid news, like they can do it real time while they're listening to someone else. Like, how crazy is that? Like, TMZ is hearing Brooke Hogan.
Doing it. We're saying this is what happened on Bubba the Love Sponge today. We're doing it.
No, I know we're doing it, but not the real
I just
time.
Wanted you to we're very similar. There's like 2 hours ago that Tuttle and Bubba the Love Sponge and the entire Bubba the Love Sponge team was doing this, and we're doing a very slow version of it.
I want to hear it from Tuttle. I'm not going to go back and listen to it. I got things to do.
We have. This is a little promotion for Bubba. If you want to go listen to it and listen to Brooke Hogan, shout out to Bubba. You can go do that. We have our boots on the ground, which is our good friend Tuttle, and he's going to catch us up, bring us up to speed.
So TMZ is literally reporting what Brooke Hogan is saying on Bubba the Love Sponge, literally real time as it's happening.
Yes, and not giving Bubba any credit at all.
I bet he loved that.
He was like, inside sources are telling us that Brooke Hogan saw Hogan's body today. And, like, that's what she talked about today. Like, that she got to see the body.
Okay, so now...
Jesse the body or Hulk Hogan's body? That's a wrestling joke.
Is two different
that was
people.
a wrestling joke. Sorry.
Now, she just requested that. It's not a sort of identification thing, obviously. You could...
That's the skullet.
no, come on.
But yeah, no, see, because, I will say this. A lot of people wanted to give Bubba a hard time, saying he was sensationalizing all this stuff. His good friend, that had sex with his wife at the time. But Bubba...
They bring that in. They keep throwing that in.
You have to throw that in.
Why can't you say his good friend? Or
You're
you have to throw in
sensationalizing
I'm sorry.
at one time your best friend that you allowed to...
cuckold.
You were cuckolded by your best friend's thermos.
Isn't that a good friend, though? Like, I mean, wouldn't you say, like...
We have that here at TND Media. Here at TND Media, what is mine, and what's mine is Tom's, and vice versa.
Yeah.
And once every year, we lay with each other's wives in an ultimate power move and also an ultimate move of trust.
Yeah. Then because
I feel like if you're not willing to swap partners with your business partner, then get out of business with them, and that's coming from me. That's coming from me.
Yeah. That's the ultimate business.
That's ultimate business. And if anybody asks me, you let her do, I've got none of your business.
But like Bubba, like that's the other weird twist is the Scientology angle to this whole thing.
Okay, I don't know any of this.
Tell us
please,
all,
start at the beginning. What is the Scientology angle on the Hulk Hogan passing away?
Well, so his wife at the time is big into the Church of Scientology over in Clearwater.
Oh, like his current wife? I did not know that.
Ex-wife. Oh, his current wife.
Yes, Skye.
Okay.
Skye, big in the Church of Scientology, and
so
a lot
big
of
that
people,
she called herself Scientology.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't realize this is that Clearwater is the Mecca. It is the headquarters of the Church of Scientology.
Yeah.
And if you go over there, like, you don't mess around. And Bubba was just calling things into question that the Clearwater PD did not do enough of their own due diligence when it came to the death of Hogan, because everybody knows, like, the Church of Scientology basically runs that whole city.
Where's David Miscavige? Where's he at? Where's he been?
He's
Has
dead,
anybody seen him?
I think he's dead, right?
Is he? Is David Miscavige dead?
I've heard that, yeah.
No, I'm joking.
He's
what about
missing,
Leah
though, right?
Thompson? That Leah or whatever her
Leah
name was
Remini?
I thought that was the leader with the big teeth, the Bubba teeth, but that was the.
Oh, you're talking L. Ron Hubbard.
Oh yeah.
No, David Miscavige.
He's a good-looking
he's
Tom
a short
Cruise
guy.
Yeah. Tom Cruise friend. Right?
He's a little guy, and it's funny because us little guys stick together. But I'm one of the bad little guys. I don't like Tom Cruise or David Miscavige.
So John Travolta. What about John Travolta?
He's not
John Travolta.
He's a Scientologist. Yeah. But he looks good now because he's gone bald. So I'm okay with him.
So Tuttle, what is the conspiracy of Hogan's death? Is Bubba saying that it just hasn't been investigated as well as it should have because the Clearwater police is somehow in bed with the Scientologists, and if the Scientologists were involved because Skye Hogan was married to Hulk Hogan, and then somehow if he was murdered, they could cover it up in a way?
Well, so this is the other angle on this is that Hogan's personal doctor that Bubba was just calling into question that
his
there was no autopsy.
Dr. Isaac Yankum?
No. Bubba was talking about, Clearwater's not a big city or whatever, and it's kind of a little small, but calling into question his overwriting of prescription opiates.
Well, let's be easy on that. Come on, anybody can do that. That's no big deal.
Okay, this is Florida. He was a wrestler. He almost checks every for a pain pill Jesus.
But
Hulk Hogan may be pain pill Jesus.
If you were testing it and you open the kit for testing pain pill Jesus, is he a wrestler? Yes. Okay, go down the line. Okay.
Is he in Florida?
Does he have a skullet? That checks out too. Bandana? Checks out.
Does he have lots of aches and pains?
Cigarette boat? Checks out.
But Brooke came on the show today, and because next week, and I want to ask you guys about this, okay? I can't promise anything, but we are having a red carpet premiere of Bubba's documentary.
Oh, wow, it's finally coming out. All right, congrats.
And we got a red carpet and stuff, and I'm like, we're all wearing tuxes. We're putting it over
you're
the top.
doing Monsters 99. I think in a limo. Oh my God, what is 2001 Limp Bizkit prom?
Don't take that.
Great job, guys. And were you going to go to Olive Garden for a fancy dinner beforehand?
We're just playing hard because you're from a play hard world.
I miss it.
Yeah,
and I have to have a colonoscopy tomorrow, and I'm a little angry. And I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
Mine is scheduled in the next couple of weeks, by the way. I'm getting it done as well.
Yeah, me too. I'm hungry. And I got to get
my bowel movements are a little, I don't know, phlegmy. You
don't want them. You don't want them.
They're pencil thin.
You don't want them poofy and airy. You don't want them to float. You want them to sink.
Yes,
I don't know any. I just made that up. I don't know if that's true. I don't know any.
It's bad.
So congrats on the documentary. Are you in it?
Yeah, actually. So that's the thing about it is that a lot of people don't realize this, and I'm not gonna ruin a bunch of it, but you do know I had a very unique perspective of everything because not only did I work with Bubba before the sex tape came out, I also worked at Cox Communications at the time when the sex tape came out.
Yeah, I mean, if I had worked there at the same time, I would think you're the person that did all of it and ruined everyone's life. You're the guy because you're the double agent. Yeah. You're between both worlds, and you're the reason that everything is
I knew you
horrible.
had something to do with it because I remember when this whole thing happened. I'm like, Tuddle's there. He was in this.
We thought
somehow.
You started. You lit the fuse of killing Hogan and the sex tape.
So this is how stressful it was. Okay, so I was working at the time. Okay, so about 5-6 years ago, I was working with Bubba when all the transcripts of the text messages came out from the Tampa PD, where Calta called Spice Boy at such and such time, and then Calta called such and such Tony Burton about the tape. Well, guess who worked there? And I was the producer of Calta's show at the time. I was also working with Drew and Spice Boy.
You've worked for everybody, right? You're the guy.
So, of course, I was texting with those people, and Bubba made me read the transcripts of, Tuttle texted Calta at such and such. And I'm like, listen, man, I worked for him at the time. Yes, I saw the tape and everything. But do you know how stressful that is? To be accused of, being an inside guy or
read
being
these text messages. You read these text messages now. Tase your butthole. Tase it.
And I knew exactly what he was. I knew before when the transcripts came out, I'm like, yep, he's going to nail me on this one.
Yeah. What exactly did you say on the text that was so damning? Can you give us an example? Like, not to make you relive it.
I can't remember, but I can send you the transcripts.
No need. I'm pretty stress-free life. Since Tom and I exited, 12 years ago or whatever, it's a lot less stress over here in the non-crazy side.
Well, there's... Okay, this is a Game of Thrones reference, but like in every Game of Thrones...
Are you going to talk about the potato head lady?
No. Is that
Last of Us, the old potato head.
And it's not that Tuddle's just doing his job because he's loyal to who...
He's a gun for hire.
Okay, there it is.
He's a goddamn gun for hire.
Yeah.
His allegiance is to his mother, his father, and him. And guess who's not around? His allegiance is to him. Yeah, that's how I am.
No, but
Wolf.
he does have allegiance to who's hiring him. You
right.
see what I'm saying? Like,
he'll finish the job. He's a hitman.
He'll die for the person that's hiring him.
Oh, yeah.
But he'll immediately work for someone that's that person's enemy later on if that person's hiring you. That's how the business. It's just business.
It's just business.
Yeah, guns for hire are just businessmen. Like businessmen.
I'm probably the most honest out of anybody because I'm like, listen, I mean, this guy's paying me more than you are. So
why do you think we've always kept you in our inner circle?
Yes.
We've always known what you are. You're a goddamn samurai. You're a gun for hire.
Yeah, never get on his bad side.
No, never have been. Maybe one time.
Do you know, have you guys ever been questioned by the good cop, bad cops, though, before? It's the most stressful stuff that I almost cursed, sorry, that you'll ever go through in your life.
Yeah.
Who are you questioned by?
Tampa PD for almost 3 hours in their headquarters, asking me the same questions, because this is what cops do to you. They ask you the same questions over and over and over
again.
Well,
I'll admit it. I'm dumb like that guy from the Making a Murderer. They'll start talking to me. I'm like, maybe I did do it. And then they're like, we're going to take our pants down. I've seen those videos, like the shoplifting videos. I'm like, I'll do anything, sir.
I did it, and Black Sabbath made me do it.
But you get what I'm saying, though, is like a lot of people don't realize that they're going to ask you the same shit over and over.
Oh, you cursed.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
You're a pro. So now, what the hell were they questioning you about? Where the tapes were stolen or whatnot?
Yes, I'm sorry, guys.
You're fine. You're fine. You're loose. You're loose with some friends. It's like we're hanging down a hideaway bar.
So yeah, it was like, when did you see the tape? Did you see the DVD being inserted into the computer? Was it being streamed from a link that you were watching?
Did you see the thermos being inserted?
By the way, did you see the tape before the public saw it?
Yes.
And you were like, whoa, this is I mean, like, if this...
Yeah. Do you even understand how excited I was when I found out that she was on that video and him was on?
Yeah,
I was like, you took somebody I loved as a child.
We watched it so many times.
Oh my God. I think we've watched the Hulk Hogan sex tape more than I've watched my wedding video.
I tried to find it recently. It's like,
I got it.
It's like, okay. Yeah, they buried it.
I got it. Spice Boy gave it to me. I'm kidding. Made that up. Made that up.
Okay. So, but what I'm trying to say though is that to be questioned over and over and have the same questions, and I'm like, listen, I don't want. Do you realize how stressful it is being like, because you can't lie to a cop. You know, that's like the same thing as lying to a judge.
Hold on, who told
correct?
you that? You might be on the wrong show for that.
Yeah.
I always lie to cops.
Are you sure you're from Florida? You can't lie to a cop.
We had Wicks on yesterday. I'm pretty sure rule number one about being in Florida is lie to cops.
I love him.
Yeah.
OMG Wicks, you had him on?
Yeah, we're, I don't know if you know this, but this podcast thing we're doing is getting pretty big.
Yeah.
Y'all are big time.
And by the way, we should have got into YouTube.
Yeah.
Although I don't know. I think you're making more money. I don't know.
I'm thinking about going back to radio. What do you think about us, Tom and I, going back into radio full time?
Me and Daniel have been talking about it.
And would you be our producer and stunt boy?
Yes, I will quit everything and I will go into the poorhouse.
I have thought about him.
There's some money built in.
There's no other producer I'd ever hire. No, not even one.
Yeah, this
Nobody.
guy hired the best hired gun in the business.
Literally. But here's what I worry about. Can you tame a wild stallion? Can you bridle him down? I don't know if you can.
No, I don't think we want that. We want
I am
him
a
wild.
liability.
I want you wild. I want you wild suicide watch, wild drugs. I want you wild drugs.
Yeah. We'll get back to the basics.
Do you know that there is a radio station in New Smyrna Beach that is a Christian radio station, and I have inquired about buying it.
Yes. What do you mean? Well, why? Well, first,
it's a 25,000 watt. Who is that walking in the background?
Casey Howell is here.
Yeah,
Casey,
Jeff Howell's son is
Jeff
doing
Howell's
the segment.
Son. We thought we got rid of the Howells, but they made another one. It's invaded our
I
broadcasting
thought
life.
he was supposed to be a pilot or something.
No. He chose music instead, man.
Yeah,
he's following in the
same thing with me in radio.
Yeah.
Because the
It's
entertainment. Yeah. You and Tuttle, you're destined to always. You'll die doing a stunt one day.
Yes.
That's how legends go out.
And you don't know this, but if we hire you as our producer and you're producing our show, guess who's going to be a Mike 3? Casey's going to be swinging by now and again to give that Jeff Howell flavor.
Yeah, exactly. You can always count on him to plug something.
Yeah, he's like, Casey Howell is the Cracker Barrel rebrand. I'm kidding. That's an insult.
So,
but he's going to beat me up.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, Tuttle. Now back to the conspiracy theory, and I'm curious to why Brooke Hogan is calling into Bubba the Love Sponge, because the fact that it seemed like
she's known Bubba a very long time, right?
Yeah. No, I know that, but she, in the news, her being asked to be taken out of the will, that was before he died, and then so it seemed like she wanted to distance herself from the circus that had become Hulk Hogan.
That's a good question.
And then now,
so why call in?
Yeah, then so it seemed like she would be not talking to anybody, away from.
She's married to an NHL hockey player, by the way.
Yeah, but
she looks very happy, great looking family.
Yeah. So it's so why does she feel compelled to call in to Bubba's show?
Because Bubba has always been really, really cool to Brooke. Even when she started her music career, Bubba was there. And, Bubba is the godfather of both of Hogan's kids.
That's kind of what I was thinking, is that the relationship that they have is
That's
probably
like family.
So much deeper than we even understand or know. I mean, just because the sex thing and the friendship thing is weird, it doesn't mean that the other stuff isn't like a normal, family sort of relationship.
Yeah. But talking publicly, it's like, and
Bubba's sad.
She's the only one.
So the reason Brooke wanted to call in was that she's getting bothered so she said that her phone has never ever it's ringing nonstop, constantly, and she just felt that Bubba has been the mouthpiece that has gotten stuff out there, and it's better to just go through one single media outlet instead of having to talk to numerous people at the same time.
Okay, gotcha. So it's just she has to get the message out so she stops getting bothered. So I'm going to get it out through someone I'm comfortable with.
Yes, because Bubba's not going to put her in a bad situation because, he's
family.
The godfather of Brooke.
Yeah. Okay, that paints a clearer picture. I didn't know they were that close.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
I would like to make you the godfather of Maisie Dennis, and I would also like to offer you my wife.
I'll take it.
Okay, deal.
Yeah, I am the godfather.
All I ask from you is you allow me a pool pass where I could just go in your backyard and swim anytime I want.
Pool pass.
Pool pass.
Do you want Tom talking on your behalf, if something happened to you, Daniel?
Like a conservatorship. I already have that with my wife. Do you know I'm locked out of every bank account even the ones I own?
That's how my dad didn't even have a bank card back in the day. He would it'd be Sally, can you get me $40? I just like having a couple of 20s.
That's what I do. I ask for some money. I'm becoming your father. I'm becoming an old Florida guy. I love it.
That's all that he wanted was he's like, I need to keep $40 on me.
That's about all I carry. $20, $40, something like that.
And he had a $100 bill that he had bet somebody in the park that Trump would win the first election, and he never spent that $100. He wrote on it.
And that's why it's still going. It's a magical.
Yeah, he wrote. I still have that, and I'll have to get it. It's in his wallet.
That's pretty awesome.
Trump's 100.
That's pretty awesome.
You gotta frame that.
Yeah, your dad was an OG. He was before it was. Before everything, like he was on board day one. I feel like.
I wish I still had his construction shirt. We're proud of our erections as a construction.
I still have a couple of those. Do you want one?
Yes, I do.
I would love one. You know what?
Tuttle gave me one back in the radio days.
We should reprint those in honor of your dad.
Yeah.
They were hilarious.
So back to what did Brooke Hogan say today on Bubba Show?
That she is kind of glad for this. You know, she got to see her father. You know, they did not do a toxicology report because I don't know why. She didn't really go into it as much, but she just wanted to see her father and have some closure. And she got that opportunity. And she also talked and saw all the body cam footage from the law enforcement officers that were there at the time, plus the paramedics and the fire department and all that stuff. And it was just something that she needed as I guess, closure for that, you know, and
that's heavy.
And that's why she came in. I mean, look, I know that we all grew up with Hulk Hogan, though. Like, I mean, we all did, right? Like, I mean, I think that's maybe one of the reasons why people, I don't know, enamored with this story. Because we did.
Where's the fortune going? This Bubba the Love Sponge talking about that? Like I know that maybe he didn't have that much.
But
what do you think he got from all? And this is just I mean, you got to remember he got the Gawker money.
Well, it's not even clear cut what he had. Like we don't know his assets.
But it's split after his divorce and stuff. Yeah. Like, but he had some properties.
Yeah, but you know, like he also had a settlement that nobody really knows how. You know, Cox Communications probably paid him over $50 million.
Whoa. They have that much? I'll be surprised.
I thought they said.
I'm surprised they have that
These
much.
radio stations are just floating in the sky.
It's an IOU. No way they gave that to him liquid.
But they did. They had to sue because, like, the video was getting, and I guess it could have been a lot more, but Cox, like, decided to settle. And I mean, can you imagine if the settlement was, like, close to $50 million? What it would have been?
That's wild.
I mean, to settle for $50 million, the lawsuit must have been tremendous.
Has Nick said anything, or is he kind of laid low?
Don't even get me started, because I swear to God, him walking around with any inheritance money, he is going to be a little piece of crap, like running around Tampa.
I didn't expect that.
Does he get all that money? Like, I know his wife, or like Skye, is like, you know.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But man, if Nick Hogan got that type of money running around town, man, I'm not a big fan of his.
Okay, that's fair.
Does he still live in Tampa?
Yes, he does. I mean, he recently. Did you guys see the body cam when Hogan was still alive and Nick got pulled over for a DUI and Hogan had to come down and bail him out?
I did watch that. It's sad.
And get him out of trouble.
Yeah, it's sad because then they're asking Hogan. They're like, they show Hogan and he does a typical dad stuff, and the cop is telling him what he did, and Hogan does. I forget what he says. It's a quote, and then Hogan's like,
"Yeah,
oh boy, brother." Like he's he's like disappointed, and he does the thing like, oh God,
again with the car.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
yeah. And you kind of look. He gets.
You went to jail for this.
Yeah, it's wild.
But yeah, I mean, listen, man. Like, I mean, Bubba is, and a lot of people don't think about this. That Bubba, people, even though like they were on I don't even know if they were on bad terms. They just did not talk to each other. You know. But think about it though. Like, I mean, they hung out. Like, Bubba was Hogan's best friend at one point.
Oh no, I know. That's what makes I think this whole thing like eerily sad is that.
And I think people forget about that though.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, because do you realize that Bubba though, and like it or not, Bubba, when you say that Bubba probably got the worst end of everything. Out of everybody.
He wasn't banging the hot lady with a thermos.
yeah. He didn't get any of the sex tape money.
No money.
He lost his job. There was,
he got fired from Cox, the morning show, because the guy that did afternoons stole the tape and tried to shop it, and he got mornings when Bubba got fired.
Yeah. Listen, you know the radio business. I mean, it is
It's
cutthroat.
It is the worst. Radio is the worst choose your own adventure book of all time. It can be. You can get yourself a couple pages in and you've made the wrong choice.
Could you imagine, like, I don't know, maybe Tom, you and I don't know, Seth Petrozelli, you let, him hook up with your wife and stuff, and there was like a sex tape.
Watch the hell
I watched that too, actually.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. My God.
Yeah. I mean,
can you request different positions? I like. I'm like, can we get a frog?
I'm
please?
like, oh man, he's ate too much pizza.
And they're like, yeah, the guy that knocked out Kimbo Slice, screwed has sex.
Let me knock out another slice. I'm sorry.
You get what I'm saying, though? Like, I mean, and then you don't make any money off of it, and you lose your, I guess all your affiliates and everything.
Yeah.
Well, you weren't doing it for money anyway, right? You were doing it
my
to be.
affiliates.
So think about this, though. Hogan was in a very, very bad spot. Like, he was in a bad spot at the time. Like, and Bubba, like, was like hooking up his friend, man.
Oh, okay. I like that. I like that. It's like you're
I don't
sad.
think that
He's like, hey,
I've seen you in a bad spot here, and I'll be like, well, see you tomorrow.
Daniel's gonna do a colonoscopy tomorrow. I'm like, hey, you want to bang my wife tonight?
I'm like, I don't have enough strength. I'm
But
so
it is
hungry.
consenting adults, though. Like, I mean,
I know
honestly,
it doesn't matter.
though,
He has their own business.
Yeah. I'm not even worried about that. But it is the thing at the end of the day that everybody looks at when you look at the man that got nothing. And then you're like, and then to top it all off, he slept with your wife. It's like one of those things. I don't know why it works out that way.
He wanted it, yeah.
No, I know he wanted it, but you look at it at the end of the day, like you, like.
But Bubba the Love Sponge, because of his personality, he lends itself. Even though, like, obviously there's a character built in there that people don't realize.
Still a human, man.
Yeah, but that character, and we've seen it before, where no one feels sorry for the braggadocious.
Bubba says that. Bubba says that, right?
Over the top '90s radio show hosts. It's like these guys don't get pity from the audience. Like maybe his
you got
like,
fast.
his hardcore listeners, but the outside people they look at Bubba, they do not pity him and they feel bad. They're like, oh, he deserves it, even though that's a screwed up situation because you're right, it ruined his life.
But Tom, think about this. Nobody that did this to Bubba served one single day in jail. Nobody got sued.
That is weird.
Bubba, and you want to know what they said? Well, Bubba, you filmed it. That's on you. You know, like, how many times Bubba has gotten screwed over because of who he is and what they hear on the radio? And I'll tell you this right now. Say what you want about Bubba. He is a very caring person. Okay? Because I'll tell you this. I went to the hospital. He had me Baker acted, and I know at the time, like, a lot of people were like, "Oh, weren't you pissed at him?" But it was the best thing that anybody could have ever done for me, though, at the time.
This is what hired guns do.
Yeah. Hired guns get Baker acted. Yeah.
No. I'm saying, like, see how loyal he is to Bubba? Like,
he is.
That's how loyal Tuttle will be to us.
And only a good person would have you 1 minute crapping in a bucket, the next minute Baker acted to save your life. I mean, that's what a good person does.
I would do jail time for you guys if you need it.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Well, no, I would. Like, if they came to me and they were like, "Listen, we're gonna give you 10 years for whatever it may be," and then they were like, "But we'll let you out. All you got to do is rat on Tom and Dan," I would be like, Give me the 10.
I like that. I appreciate that.
Casey, get in here.
We're gonna bring Casey Howell in. Are we gonna smush it all together? Let's do it.
Yeah.
I love smushing things together.
Hey, what's going on,
Casey Howell?
I think me and Casey Howell could be really good friends.
I know. Yeah, you could. So
have you met Tuttle, Casey? Yeah, you remember Tuds, right?
Yeah. What's up?
Yeah. So,
dude, man, like, Casey, this is an honor, man. Like, big fan of your dad. He was my favorite monster of all time.
He's my least favorite.
Just to let you know.
So, real quick, Casey, where are you playing at? So
where am I playing at? Saturday, I am at Cherry Pocket in Lake Wales.
All right.
I'm playing there 1 to 5.
Oh, damn it, Daniel.
On Sunday, I am in Winter Haven at Old Man Frank's. I'll be playing there 5:30 to 9:30. And on Tuesday, I'm at the Whiskey and Dr. Phillips, 9 to midnight.
There you go.
Awesome.
Come on out.
Casey, Are you nailing anybody that has false teeth at some of these shows and stuff? Because I know that's what I would be like completely into.
You heard, you heard the man. Are you nailing anybody with?
Well, we're just jumping into it today. Yeah, not even warming up.
There's no warm up.
They don't have false teeth. They just don't have
This
teeth.
is what happens when Tom decides he wants to run it. Listen, we're doing it live.
Well, I was gonna take a break and then make a switch and then bring in Casey, but then I decided, you know what? Let's bring them in together.
Tom doesn't care enough.
Yeah, lions don't have to
all at
stretch
one
before
time.
they get into the chase, right?
Yeah. How much is your talent fee to play at a clubhouse at a 55+ community?
Oh, I take any opportunity I can get. I'll play that for free.
Don't tell Tuttle.
You're not your father's son. You're not your father's son. He's
My tastes skew older.
So,
Okay,
Casey,
there. I got everybody on the camera so we can see Casey, we can see Tuds.
real quick, your dad made a post about an Irish building that was that said sold on the outside, and he put it on Facebook. And then I started getting text messages from Tracy and other people that know Jeff, and they're like, "Hey, did you see Jeff bought some building in Ireland?" And
What's he doing? Red Dog 2?
Yeah, everybody said
Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah, Red Dog 2 Electric Boogaloo.
So immediately, I was like, "He's just trolling. He's just this is Jeff Howell.
He loves the internet.
Just Jeff Howell's effing around. You guys don't know. He just says this stuff to mess around."
Is your dad always joking?
Oh, yeah. I don't think we've had a serious conversation.
Your dad should have called me. I could have taken care of the insurance on that business.
Yeah, but it's the best.
That's awesome.
It's the best personality to have because you always know it's going to be a joke. You see what I'm saying?
Well,
he's rock steady.
But I do it.
I'm just in suspense all day, just waiting for the punchline. What's
It seems to be driving my family crazy. They're not really into it.
Oh, and his too.
Okay, fair enough. Good to know. I will write that down.
Last time I saw your dad, I went out. Was at an event. And he was playing. All of a sudden he was like, "Yeah, I'm so mad you didn't ask me to play your wedding." And I'm like, "Yeah, you were costing too much for you to play."
Yeah, he does command a handsome price
hefty tag.
Yeah. I mean, he's a premium artist.
He's worked a long time, and just like an experienced plumber. You're paying for the experience. You know.
Do you still think fondly of your wedding, Tuts?
No, not really.
Okay. All right, that's
I remember
fair.
I didn't get laid on my wedding night. I went out and got drunk with, I think, Tom at some Irish pub. Because come on, what do you expect? I'm an alcoholic, and you got me in a town where you can travel around with your alcohol in a plastic cup.
Were you an alcoholic then?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Dude, I was a drug addict, dude. I was slamming my elbow in doors to get pain pills.
That's all for fun.
Did you ever have to?
That's just boys being boys.
Yeah, I mean, I call it.
knows.
Thank you.
That's a good. Let me write that down. Yeah. Good trick.
It's a different time in Florida.
Did you have to have a tough talk with your now ex-wife? Did she ever sit you down and be like, "Look, I caught you slamming your arm in the pantry."
I tripped.
So the one time she knew that I was a degenerate was, remember the Miss Monster that I got slammed by the Asian giant, choke slammed by the Asian giant?
I do remember that, yeah.
I broke 4 ribs, and I couldn't get pain pills at the time because the whole database just started, and I was screwed, so I had to start drinking a lot.
Do what you can, right?
The database.
If you have to, man.
Yeah. You're on the database.
That's when they started hey, you're seeing 12 other doctors.
Yeah. The database got us all. The database got all of us.
Yeah, because there's a time you could just go to any doctor they weren't communicating.
Dude,
And you know what?
It was a simpler time.
And you know what I really love is when you'd meet somebody and they'd be like, "Well, I'm not a doctor, but I'm close." And I'd be like, "Well, what is that?" And they would be like a physician's assistant, and I'm like, "Well, what does that mean?" They're like, "Well, I can write the prescriptions." I was like, "Thank you,
Doctor to me.
All I needed to know.
So I remember the first time that a doctor, I knew exactly I knew what was coming, okay? So this is back when I was getting, so at the time I was getting a month's supply of Adderall and opioids all on the same time.
Yeah, you were Adderall way before Tom. You were so late to the party. Oh my god.
You know they've treating Adderall like pain pills now. They're making You know, it's
Did you know that?
It's all. I didn't realize how disgusting the underbelly of this Adderall. So I was just seeing an old man doctor, and then I get out in the world. They're like, "Oh, we don't do that. You have to go. You have to do a drug test.
I sat
so
here.
we know you're not selling it.
Tons.
Let's do that."
Tuds, I sat here and I
no.
heard Black Mama after Black Mama yell at Tom and chastise him for being addicted to Adderall. So, be like, we don't do that, baby.
So you go somewhere else.
The first time that I got called out by a doctor, he had like a book, like thick, of like all the times that I've gotten Adderall and stuff, and I'm like, can I get a copy of that? This is somebody stealing my identity.
Can I get a lawyer?
Yeah. I need a copy. I need 2 copies of that.
They're like, sir.
That was my first response. I'm like, this is identity theft. Somebody's been like,
somebody called
LifeLock.
Sir, there's a picture of your driver's license and you signing it. They're holding a newspaper.
Somebody stole my wallet.
We have a video of you walking out of Walgreens, clicking your heels because you have so many pills.
Yeah. And then
Everybody knows that feeling too. When you go in and you get the big bag of pills and you're walking out, you're so happy you got it. You're like, oh my God.
And then,
Set for life.
Yeah.
Then there's a video of you eating Subway in your car and falling asleep.
My favorite thing would go to the mall after like my morning coffee, a 30 milligram Adderall and a 10 milligram Blue Meanie, and I would just go to the mall and people watch.
Yes. I'd leave my sunglasses on, walk around with a Starbucks Venti. I would just walk around.
You taught Daniel that.
Yeah, I would walk around with a Starbucks Venti and just like look at people, and then every person I look at, I'm like, do they know?
All right. So, Tuttle, so that interview is out today. Are you doing any more content yourself?
Yeah, I've been doing some more stuff. I'm doing Tuddle's 10 meat reviews now on Bubba's show. Where
KCD, 10 meat. You ever eaten like 10 fish?
10?
Fish in a can. 10.
Yeah, like
10.
Okay,
I thought you meant like double digits of meat.
Yeah. Kids, you ever eaten 10 inches of meat?
So like
Wednesday?
your deviled ham, what other 10 meats are there, Tuttle?
Well, this week, so hear me out. So one of the lawyers on the show is okay, so I've been doing these, and they began like 3,000 or 4,000 views per video, like within a week.
Holy smokes, that's not good.
No, it's not. It sucks.
3,000 or 4,000 a week? That's good.
No. I'm comparing it to Mr. Beast. I'm comparing it to
Oh yeah, it's a Mr. Beast.
Whatever.
What are your prizes?
They're going to fly me. They want me to fly on Spirit Airlines from here, Orlando, to Atlanta, eating my 10 meats on the plane next to. And if we're going to Atlanta, I'm just going to be honest, it's probably going to be a little urban.
A person of color.
Yeah. So and I've got Strawman stuff, which is the fermented shark you can get from Iceland, and it smells like cat pee. I'm gonna eat that on a Spirit airline going to Atlanta.
Oh, those poor people on that flight.
I feel like.
Are you able to call in?
And are you wearing super duper video spy glasses so you get video of the whole altercation?
You won't be able to be on the phone with.
No, but I'm gonna film it for the YouTube channel.
Okay.
So
now, what
so
if you get tased or rubber bulleted by a Skye
There's gonna be an emergency landing for sure.
Easy work.
Yeah. They're gonna be pulling Tuttle out his bloody nose.
Yeah.
Just like that Asian doctor.
I hope that there's a.
How can you get in trouble? And I'm also gonna wear a Burger King crown when I do it.
Because now, because you're gonna look suspicious, and everybody's gonna be like, "Get this guy out of here."
I can't wear a Burger King crown on a flight.
No.
Who do you think you are, Logan Paul? Get out of here.
Yeah. Someone's gonna contact the stewardess. And,
people are starting to get mad at influencers. Like if some kid will go like, "Hey, we just a prank," and then some old dude will pull his gun out and be like, "I will kill you." And then the guy's like, "I'm sorry."
There was someone beat up for trying to, or went to jail for a while because he was going and causing, like, he'd pretend to be employees at like big box
Target,
stores.
right? Are you talking about the Target guy?
Yeah. So did you know about this?
No, I don't know the story.
So some influencer that his whole content was he'd pretend to be employees at Target and other places. From corporate, and then trick people into thinking he worked there and film it. And then that was his content. And he got arrested for...
he's lying to people.
But the multiple counts of like I think trespassing.
Is it like
and
criminal mischief?
And criminal mischief,
Yeah.
and like you know the story, right, Tuttle?
Yeah. So what he did, he showed up with a bunch of his friends, and they were all wearing like Target uniforms and stuff. And he's like, I'm coming from corporate. They've told us that we're rehiring and we're replacing all the employees. And they just started getting behind the registers and started trying to check people out and stuff.
Yeah. Like he do these elaborate pranks. You saw the Justin Bieber lookalike that recently in Vegas that got up on stage. Oh, you haven't seen that?
Oh, that's a crazy story. He ran up a $10,000 tab at a restaurant because they all thought he was Justin Bieber.
Yeah, and then the DJ brought him up into a club and he sang like "I'm sorry" or whatever.
It's too late now to
Did
say
he do
sorry.
a good job?
Not really, no. But everybody cheered and going crazy. He dropped the mic and he left, and everybody's like, "Yeah, Bieber." They're chanting, and then they found out after that he was just an impersonator. It's probably some influencer again, like doing this for a video. But it was out everywhere.
I don't think he looks anything like Justin Bieber.
But at the time, it was just people got caught up and like, oh, here's Bieber. And then when they put him on stage, all the audience was like, oh yeah, it must be him, because the DJ they wouldn't let.
I think we are getting dumber.
Yeah.
No, but you remember when
No one cares.
I got sent out to Black College Reunion where Eminem was performing at Spring Bling, and you guys I had the blonde hair at the time, and all it takes is one person to, hey, there's Eminem, because they had me walking around in a white beater, and I was the only white dude at Black
but
College
they're like,
Reunion.
hey, it's Eminem. Then people are like, nah, dude.
I was a listener at the time. I'm like, this is great stuff.
Did you love it? Like, okay, walk me through. You're driving in your truck. You're smoking a cigarette.
Yeah. I'm driving smoking.
Miami Dolphins baseball hat
I'm
on.
like, I want to be Eminem one day. Fake Eminem.
And then you're listening to the radio.
Jeff Howell's on laughing. He's laughing at it. Tuttle's there.
And it's talk radio. How do you feel?
Yeah. I'm like, I want the attention one day. These guys are rich and
I'm the
famous.
real fake Eminem.
Yeah. And then when I got to the inside, I'm like, oh no.
I made a mistake.
I built myself a prison.
This is not nothing like I thought.
This is disgusting.
All right, Tuttle, we got to get out of here. We appreciate you coming on the show today.
Yeah, man. Thanks for explaining the whole.
Casey,
Yeah, good talking to you, man.
I'm a big fan, Casey. I think me and you need to hit the town one night and slay the toothless women.
Oh yeah.
You don't want this intel. You don't want this intel.
I can learn a thing or two. Sounds
If
like.
your dad was here, he'd be like, "Don't hang out with that there guy."
Luckily, he's not here.
He's nothing but bad news.
All right, we'll see you, bud.
See you, Tuttle.
See you,
Later,
guys.
bud.
Bye.
All right, later, dude. There it is, our
God.
buddy Tuttle.
Anyway, Casey, how you doing, dude?
I am doing swell. How are you, fellas?
Very
Good,
good to
good.
see you, man.
Yeah, good to see you too. Feels like it's been a while.
Yeah,
You just been playing gigs around town, grinding.
Oh yeah, anywhere they haven't kicked me out of yet.
Have you ever been like singing and performing and been like, you know what? Maybe I want to work at a motorcycle shop. Do you ever think of another job?
Absolutely.
You do? Okay.
I feel like I'm kind of dressed like a mechanic right now.
I mean, maybe a little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
You are wearing an MMI uniform.
Yeah, you look like an extra from the series Tires on Netflix.
Yeah.
I could see that.
So your dad's in Ireland. How long?
Why didn't he spring for a ticket for you? That's not cool.
Yeah, what the?
He left you here just
Retirement has not been great for the finances.
Yeah, he just flies to Ireland and he's like emailing us and he's like, my son's coming in. Get to work, Casey.
Go promote the family business.
yeah. That's right. And then I'm like, yes, sir, Mr. Howell.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got to plug his gigs over there. Yeah, for our Irish listeners.
Oh, does he have gigs over there?
I'm sure.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, he's
my
working.
God.
If Jeff sniffs around and finds a gig, he'll go do
Oh,
one.
yeah.
He's playing for Guinness.
If there's money to be made or beer to be consumed, he'll be there.
Although your dad has never looked happier, I
It's really
think
cool to follow along, man.
Yeah, he's like 2,000 miles away from me.
Yeah, retirement is treating him well, and him I feel like he's been waiting for this time to do what he wants to do
Yeah.
and chill
It
out.
looks good on
He's
him.
earned it. He's earned it for
Yeah,
sure. He's
yeah.
worked real hard.
Very, very, very hard.
Everything, you're just like your old man too, because everything you say, it feels like a joke.
Oh, it is. And it can be, but it isn't.
When you said he's worked real hard, it sounded like you were. You
There
know,
was the 30% sarcasm, I felt. Yeah.
I've had that
That's why I
problem my whole
peppered in
life
a-
where people can't tell the level of serious that I'm throwing at them.
Oh
So,
yeah, no, you were. That's genetics.
Yeah.
You get that from your old
It's
man.
in the blood, yeah.
Alas.
Except when Jeff gets really serious, you'll know.
Yeah. Oh,
He'll
yeah,
sit
yeah.
you down and tell you.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm being serious now. Like, I believe he told me.
Yeah. Which then you're like, are you still joking?
Yeah. You don't know what it is. Yeah, it is hard.
Can we go back to the joking, please?
So again, real quick, let's run down your gigs.
let's plug your gigs, man.
Because I want to make sure they're properly plugged.
Yeah.
Go support Casey Howell.
And I've heard is it Dirty Frank's? Is that the name of the place? I've
Old
heard,
Man Frank's.
Old Man Frank's. Heard nothing but good stuff about that.
Yeah, it's awesome there.
You should take your boat out there.
Okay.
I think you can boat out there.
All right.
Yeah, you can. I've never seen this before. This is the only place I've seen this where I've seen it thousands of times where people get too drunk at a bar and they leave their car there. But this is the only place I've ever seen somebody get too drunk and leave their boat there.
That's badass.
That's
yeah.
a baller move.
That's real drunk. Because you can drive a boat drunk. I know. It's not that
You can't
hard.
stop it as easy. But yeah. You can drive it.
Yeah. Then leave your boat, and that's a bigger pain in the ass than leaving your car.
For sure.
Anyway, what do we got?
But yeah, I'll be at Cherry Pocket in Lake Wales on Saturday, 1 to 5. I'll be at Old Man Frank's
There you
in
go.
Winter Haven Sunday, 5:30 to 9:30, and at the Whiskey and Dr. Phillips Tuesday, 9 to midnight.
There
Come
you
on
go.
out and see me.
That's a good
please.
spot,
Awesome.
too.
It's a great spot.
And if the people follow you on social media, they can see all the links at
Yeah.
Casey Howell.
CaseyHowell.com. Check out my Facebook, Casey Howell Music.
Awesome.
There you go. Hey, thanks
all
for dropping by, man. And,
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
apologies for injecting you straight into Tuttle.
Yeah.
I know you're
Oh, that was cool. I was mainlining some Tuttle.
I was going to say, go wash your hands. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
And, guys, thanks for listening. We appreciate you. And we will see you next.
Monday.
Monday. Forgot it was Friday. Is that everything?
That's everything.
Bye, guys.